information makes me happy.
Perfect memory.
Why
gives
can
me
you
pleasure.
completely recall anything?
Have an excellent memory.
People around you notice your ability to recall any information. You can easily recall any detail. I notice positive changes within myself. My ability to easily memorize anything gives me pleasure. You are grateful for your ability to recall any information. Why can you easily recall any detail? Why can I instantly recall anything? People around me notice my excellent memory. It is easy for me to focus. My ability to remember everything makes me happy. I always expect the best results for myself. My ability to recall any information makes me happy. Why can I instantly recall any memory? Your memory is extremely powerful. I am so happy that these messages help me. You can instantly recall any information. Why can you always recall any memory? Your mind is extremely powerful. Your ability to recall any information makes you happy. You are grateful for your excellent memory. It is obvious that you have an excellent memory. You can instantly recall anything. These messages help me and I am grateful. I have an extremely powerful memory. It is easy for me to concentrate. I am grateful that these messages help me. My ability to recall any information makes me happy. Why can you completely recall anything? My excellent memory makes me happy. Why is it so easy for you to concentrate? I have an extremely powerful memory. My memory is extremely powerful. Your excellent memory gives you pleasure. I can instantly recall anything. Why can I completely recall anything? Why can I completely recall anything? I love to remember things. Why can you easily recall any memory? Why is it so easy for me to concentrate? I notice positive changes within myself. I have an excellent memory. Why can I always recall any memory? Why can I completely recall any memory? It is obvious that I can easily memorize everything. You have a great memory. You can easily recall anything. You can completely recall anything. Why can I completely recall anything? I always expect the best results for myself. I can always recall any information. It is obvious that I can easily memorize can you completely recall any memory? Why is these messages always work positively for you?
Your ability to
You have a clear mind.
anything makes you happy.
Why can you instantly recall any information?
I can
Why
always
can I easily recall any memory?
Why can I completely
It is easy for you to concentrate.
My excellent
Why can I easily recall any memory?
You have an excellent
Why can you instantly recall any memory? I receive results from these messages and I am grateful. Why can I instantly recall anything? Makes me ability to remember everything gives me pleasure. Why can I always recall any memory? My ability to remember everything makes me happy. I can always recall anything. It is obvious that I can recall anything. Why can you completely recall anything? You are able to concentrate easily. I love to remember things. Why can I always recall anything? Your perfect memory makes you happy. I can easily recall any information. These messages help me and I am grateful. Why can I around me notice my excellent memory? It is obvious that I can easily memorize everything. You are grateful for your ability to remember everything. You are happy to receive results from these messages. You can always recall any detail. I have a great memory. Why can I instantly recall any information? Everything is working out as you wish. I have a great memory. You are so happy that these messages help you. I can instantly recall any information. Why is it so easy for you to concentrate? I can easily recall any detail. My ability to recall any information gives me pleasure. These messages always work positively for me. Your ability to easily memorize anything gives me pleasure. I am happy to receive results from these messages. Why is it so easy for you to remember things? I can easily recall any detail. I can completely recall any information. It is obvious that I can recall anything. I can always recall anything. Why is it so easy for you to remember things? My mind is extremely powerful. It is obvious that you can recall anything. I can instantly recall any information. Why can I easily recall anything? You notice positive changes within yourself. You can instantly recall anything. Why can I always recall anything? You are grateful for your excellent memory. It makes me happy to recall any information. You can easily recall any detail. I receive results from these messages. I know that everything is going well for me. My brain is extremely powerful. Why can I easily recall any information? My memory is extremely powerful. I receive results from these messages and I am grateful. These messages help me and I am grateful. I am happy to receive results from these messages. People around you notice your excellent memory. Why can I instantly recall any detail? People around me notice my perfect memory. You receive results from these messages and you are grateful. Why can you completely recall any information? These messages always work positively for me. Why is it so easy for you to focus? You can instantly recall any detail. Why can I completely recall anything? You have an amazing memory. You can completely recall anything. You notice that having positive changes within yourself. It is obvious that you can easily memorize everything. People around me notice my ability to recall any information. Why can you easily recall any memory? You can always recall any detail. You can achieve always recall any detail.